women in Australia in one room. It sounds dangerous politically around the world. They could be worried about this. People around the world should be worried. How are you, Robin?
Hi, how are you, Mark?
Good.
It's great to have Lisa in Queensland. Woohoo!
And congratulations for making such an amazing event. I've never heard of something so incredible from what Lisa's told me. Well done.
Thanks, Mark. It's pretty exciting. I think it's time that we got a bunch of very amazing and incredible women in a room, and really the theme is about momentum, shifting momentum and moving forward after some pretty incredible times that we've all experienced personally and professionally.
Absolutely.
So it's great to have Lisa here with us.
So I just want to introduce, to those of you guys that are tuning in, I want to introduce who Robin is. This is maybe the most influential woman in the country. Robin works for CBA Private. She's actually the head of CBA Private. This is a pretty important role right at the moment because the hottest topic right now is interest rates.
Absolutely. So hot.
Lisa.
Okay, and Robin knows this is like asking what the lotto numbers are for the week. We're going to ask Robin what is going on with interest rates, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the conference. Guys, this is going to be a phenomenal segment. I've grabbed Robin for 5 minutes before we get into this conference. So what's going on with interest rates?
Oh, look, Lisa, you're reading the same things we are, and certainly our economic outlook is that we see the RBA continuing to obviously increase rates over the period, probably to December. Our economists' forecast is about 2.6%. What are we starting to see from that at the moment is certainly people really reassessing their financial well-being and having a look at the cost of living and all the other factors that are playing out, is really assessing where things are. We do have many people coming off fixed rate mortgages in December 2023. So people looking forward ahead to that and understanding what that's going to mean and starting to plan their financial situations around that.
Yeah, right. It's interesting, isn't it? And so obviously this is having an effect on the property market.
Yeah.
It is.
Are you seeing that?
Look, we are. I mean, buyers are a bit divided actually, and sellers. So with the buyers, they're playing the wait and see game. They're saying, I'm just going to wait and see what's going on with interest rates. But, then we're also seeing a lot of cash buys in the market as well.
Yeah. And we're certainly, Lisa, seeing very similar. People just taking a bit of time to consider their options. I think the sort of FOMOs has definitely reduced, and people just thinking about their long-term strategies, how they're going to create their wealth. Where are those opportunities in property? Property is still, as you know, one of the biggest appetites when it comes to creating wealth in Australia. And there are buyers out there, just as there are sellers. But I think there's just a bit of people taking a bit of pause, reflecting, and working out what's going to be the right thing for them, versus just sort of moving at pace at what we've seen over the last 18 months. And lots of people with lots of money sitting on the side and going, is the property market continuing to be where I want to invest? And in Australia, we know we love property.
Absolutely.
And it's a core part of building wealth creation in this country.
So guys, for those of you that have just tuned in, this is Robin. Robin is from CBA Private Banking. This is the Guru Swami. We're very fortunate to have Robin here. Robin and I are attending a conference, which I want to talk about in just a second, because I know you've got to scoot off, Robin. This is not an easy question. Yes, Mark, you've been very well behaved.
I want to ask Madam President a question. And Ben Brasic, one of your team, is on here watching as well.
Are we in trouble now?
Morning, Ben.
Madam President, honest question from the heart that I hear from the community. Are we going to be okay?
Look, I think there are factors outside, obviously, and variables that we can't control. I think we are a very strong economy. We're still growing. If you look at this country, 31 years of economic prosperity, as my daughter reminded me the other day, Mark.
Yeah.
She said, Mum, you wouldn't know what hard times are. You've lived in economic prosperity in this country for many, many years. So look, I think it certainly is a juggle. Lots of conversation happening about migration. Every time I talk to clients, we talk about, jobs, getting more people into jobs, training. How do we upskill and training? I think they're sort of the important issues. And then we've got the social issues that we need to continue to address around, obviously, domestic violence, and certainly health and the health sector. And so, you know, jobs is a really critical part of our recovery in the economy over the next 2 years. And it's great to see there's finally some dialogue happening across the country in regards to that from government.
So maybe in short, as long as we work hard, we'll be okay.
I think we always have to work hard in this country, Mark, and I think if we work together, I think is going to be the really important part of this, is how we actually work hard, but we work hard together.
I love that.
Across multiple industries to really help and support each other.
Love that.
Awesome.
Now, just quickly, Mark, before we wrap up, we are here at a conference. This is, it's a 2-day conference. I have to say it's 160 of the most inspirational women all in one room from all walks of life. And ordinarily, you would think that this would be a room full of egos, right? This is some of the women, this is women that are in the top tier in their profession, right across a really broad spectrum, isn't it, Robin?
Yeah, absolutely. Across all sectors, some trailblazing women such as Wendy McCarthy. We've got Christine Holgate coming in to chat to us today. Women who are transforming business communities out in regional areas. It's just been an incredible couple of days to really energise, inspire, but really think about the issues and what we can do and how we can work together moving forward to resolve some of these things and just create some forward momentum in this country around these.
But I'll tell you what, Mark, it's been incredible. So today's day 2. And as I said, you'd think it would be a room full of egos. It is so the opposite.
If it was men, it would have been full of egos, but not women.
Yeah, that's right. Possibly. So there is one man in the room, and he's an absolute gentleman. He's having an awful time with 160 women. But
sounds complicated.
He's feeling very vulnerable, I think, Mark.
But one thing that I've noticed is how incredibly confident and smart and kind these women are. It's quite incredible. The same traits with every single one of these women. It's been amazing. It's been an absolute privilege and an honour to be amongst a room full of women like this, including Robin.
Yeah,
thank you.
And it's wonderful to have Lisa here as part of Strength of Women and trailblazing in their industries.
Go women!
Yeah.
Go women. One question, another one. The nugget from either of you on what you got out of the last 2 days. What is the takeaway? One nugget. We always get a couple, but what's the golden one that you can take away from the last 2 days or last day or two? Yeah.
I'll say go to Lisa first. There's so many.
Okay, so
I think kindness is probably mine. We need a lot of kindness right now. Kindness in how we work together. Kindness to support each other, and being vulnerable together will create, I think, better outcomes and support for each and every one of us.
Just never mess with the force of a woman on a mission. These women and what they're able to achieve is it's extraordinary. But the one thing there's been so many things, Mark, but listening was a massive thing, and the power of that. We actually did an exercise yesterday, and I think there's many people that has really resonated with. So for me, it was listening.
So you're killing them in your kindness. Together, you're killing them with kindness.
Together, we're just going to take over the world. Oh, all right. Well, we're going to jump into the conference. Honestly, we could chat with Robin all day, Mark. We're going to have to get Robin back on a segment.
We will.
To talk about all things to do with banking and interest rates and just life in general. But, as I said, it's been a phenomenal time up here in Brisbane.
Great.
Well, don't forget to have fun.
We do.
We are having. Oh no, we haven't forgotten to do that. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
There's got to be a drink at the end of it.
Oh, I think there was maybe one or two.
What goes on tour stays on tour.
Amen to that. See you guys. We're out of here. Thank you, Robin.
Take care. See you later. Have a fun time.
Guys.
Yeah. See you, ladies. Bye bye.